And we are here for you. Now, if you look, you're looking for one of the hottest podcasts out right now. We talk about relationships, trending topics. Punk is here to fix your relationship.
I'm gonna try.
He gonna try.
That's the goal.
But only you two can fix your relationship.
Or three.
Or four. We talk about all of that. Save it for the booth, baby. Let's go. First live edition. Let's go.
Y'all ready?
Sure.
I was talking to the
followers.
I'm glad you're ready too.
Punk is on BS already. How y'all doing though? How y'all feeling?
Oh, wonderful. Just kind of kicking it with the kids.
Nice.
Well, you swear you love your kids. Fuck them kids.
I love my kids. It's like I don't really love my kids, but I act like, yeah, I love my kids. But it do be having them kids sometimes. Parents gotta live.
Birthday celebration tonight. Shout out our boy
Dube.
Shout out. Anyway, y'all want to get right into it?
You already know.
Or do y'all want to talk about y'all day?
No foreplay, right into it.
Oh, no, come on.
Foreplay is needed.
Feeling today.
Fucking spit start shit around here. Sorry, I'm sorry.
She on one
That's
already.
why we don't need foreplay. Straight to the point. Somebody gonna get too extra. How you feeling, Vee Chat?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Juju.
What up?
You good?
I'm great.
How you feeling?
Great.
Day been alright?
Yeah, started off rocky, but I'm here.
All right.
I'm here.
The motherfucking producer over there.
Hey, what up,
feeling
Park?
today?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. We finally got over these technical difficulties, and we are here. So, let's get right into it. Jonathan Majors arrested, accused of assaulting his girlfriend, and then allegations soon recanted.
Did y'all see the text messages that she sent him?
Get into it. Can you hold that mic up?
I ain't saw none of it.
So it was on. I think I saw it. I saw it on social media, but it was like text messages where basically the girl said what happened, but she recanted because it was found she's recanted because she don't want to press charges. So like the state can pick it up, but she's not saying that it didn't happen. She's just saying that she doesn't want anything to happen behind it.
So what the text messages say?
The text messages basically was just like, I told them I didn't want to do it. They're going to call me again and check on me. They saw the bruises and everything. Like, basically she just saying like...
She sent that to him?
Yes. And she said, only thing he responded was like, leave your keys or some shit like that. Like, he really wasn't engaged in the conversation because he was done with it. But, yeah, so basically, the messages were supposed to, like, make him look innocent. But to me, the messages made it look worse than what it already was.
You buying that, Punk?
I just don't care, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish we would stop putting ourselves in dumb situations. That's all.
So,
I don't know if he put his hands on her or not, but I'm hoping he didn't, because you just putting yourself in a...
But what's putting yourself in dumb situations?
If he put his hands on her?
Well, of course, that is.
Yeah, I mean...
But that's assuming that he did. You feel like he did?
Nah, I don't.
Okay.
I don't know what he did. I don't... When stuff gets said and then recanted and all that, I don't... What's she recanting for? Why not just keep going with whatever?
I don't think she recanted what they were saying. What they were saying was that...
Why you don't want to press charges?
You know how to be in the moment and be like, fuck you. I'm sorry. Be like, forget you, and then once you calm down, you
I'm finna ruin
like that
you.
Stockholm.
I'm gonna ruin you, and then I'm gonna say, oh no, I don't want to ruin you. He already ruined at that point. So either he did it or he didn't.
That's
Like,
true.
it'd be too much shit where it'd be a game Some people say something happened that really didn't happen because they trying to ruin somebody. You don't know what to believe until all the facts come out. So.
Juju, you have an opinion on this at all?
Not at all. I didn't even read up on it because it's the same old.
I swear, I'm so tired of seeing black men in these domestic violence.
Overtired.
Well, that's kind of why I've made it a topic, because it is something that we see a lot. It seems to be like when a black man is starting to like gain traction and really get his career on another level, on a superstar level, you know, all of a sudden, you know, you get either allegations of domestic violence, allegations of cheating, allegations of, you know, yes, all of it. So that's why I brought it. That's why I talked. I don't really care about the individual, you know, circumstance.
That's why we be looking for a woman that's coming up from the bottom with us. People want to meet us at the top, though.
You feel like that's when you get these type of situations?
Yeah. I mean, if somebody been with you from the bottom, what they really trying to ruin you for? And if you've been involved in, I don't think people get domestic because they get money. You didn't all of a sudden get stardom and decide, oh, I'm gonna slap my girl upside her head. No, you probably been doing that.
Really? You feel like that? You don't think that? Go ahead, Juju. Go ahead.
Usually that's the case.
Yeah,
when you see stuff like this, it's not the first time. It may be the first time it's been publicized.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's if it even happens. So
well, we're broadening the conversation. We're not talking about him anymore. We're just talking about that. In general.
I'm speaking in general. Just that situation.
Yeah, and I'm speaking of somebody who's been through it. Yeah, it's usually repetitive. It never just happens once.
What I was going to say. I'm going to turn my camera on here. Oh, we are live, so I can't cut this out. Do you... Let me put my damn glasses on. Well, I think I am.
Shoot the Deuce.
Now, do you...
We are live.
Do you believe... Hey, we gonna have a little bumps and... we're going to have some bumps in the road to hear that. Now, do you believe that some people cannot be that way as far as being physical in their relationship, as far as, assault or whatever, or, domestic violence? Do you believe someone cannot be that way and then come across somebody that introduces that...
Push them to that point?
Introduces that energy to that person? I don't know.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Walk away before you lay hands.
Or you could meek, then walk away.
No, here she goes.
I'm just playing.
She goes with the BS.
No, but yeah, walk away. And that goes for women too. Do not put your hands on a man and not expect a reaction or something. Reaction. Exactly. The same energy. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like men are quote unquote supposed to be raised not to put their hands on women. But we as women should not put our hands on men and then not expect for them to protect themselves in return. So if you meek, expect to get meeked back.
Probably harder.
Agreed.
Agreed.
I just think as adults, like, we gotta know that it's a better way to handle it. You gotta be able to control your emotions. You should be able to control your emotions. Like, first of all, no one, and I know plenty of women who think that it's okay to hit a man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't care what I did to him, he should never. No, we human. You're not gonna sit and just let nobody put their hands on you. Why do you expect this person to just because he's a man? It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's like, learn how to control your emotions, get some discipline about yourself, maybe seek therapy, because there's always a better way.
And if that situation happens, like, walk away. Don't go back to the person.
Walk away from that person.
From that person, yeah.
Make it very clear, not just the situation.
Right, the person, period. Because if she'll provoke you to put hands on her one time, she'll do it a second, third, fourth, fifth, and clearly she don't see nothing wrong with it. And you will find yourself in a situation when you could have walked away after the first time. I definitely did.
You want to expound?
Not really.
Isn't that real?
Female, you know, had an altercation. She laid hands. I never hit her, but I restrained her probably in a more.
Okay, all right. Next question
and
here.
I walked away from the person.
Okay.
Because that's, you know, I can't go.
I'm trying to get you.
And I was literally told, like, oh, you think I care that you, like, yeah, I can't fuck with you no more. Because you'll have me going to jail over, you know, about nothing.
So yeah, the first time I experienced like domestic violence in a relationship, it definitely was on the woman's part, and she definitely said that she knew what it was, and she was like, "This is what I saw growing up, you know. This is what I need. This is what I like, you know."
She wanted to get beat up.
Damn.
No, that's real. It happened.
Yep.
That's
Wow.
Yep.
It's real. It's real toxic.
Wow.
But it's real.
Mhm.
It's women who like. I even have one of my aunts who like used to beat on her guy, her dude. Like, it's real. And women think it's okay. A lot of them. I had a friend too, and like brag like, I be that. Like, girl, you know you only did that because he allowed you to. Because really, physically, you have no win with this man. And if he really put hands on you the way he really, really wanted to, you would probably be in the hospital.
I would stop staying in those situations.
You know, so.
Get out quick.
Yeah. It's sad, but it's real.
And women the same. If a man put his hands on you, baby, I'm sorry. It'll never happen again. It's a fucking lie.
More than likely, it will happen again. Trust me.
It's a lie.
Because that's either who he is. Well, I'm just going to say it's who he is. Because it's probably what he's seen, what he's used to, what he's normalized. And I guarantee you're not the first woman who's been through it with him.
Whoa, we went deep on the first topic. I didn't even know we was going all the way there. Let's reel it. Anybody else got anything else on that? Or let me cut y'all off.
Nope.
Real somber. Okay, I'm with it. Since we was talking about celebrities, let's just get them out the way here. Did you see that clip? Did you see the Tyrese clip? Did you see it, Juju?
I did.
Okay.
I didn't watch the full thing, but I saw.
You saw
what you needed to see.
Yeah. It was
Okay, hold on. Before y'all start. Do women go out their way to... embarrass their man?
Was she serious?
Yes. She was dead ass serious, yes.
She had, you know, she was serious. She made the comment, you knew this already. She was serious.
So, okay, was it that she
didn't want Tyrese. She wanted Paul Walker.
But I mean, so is it just like she's like I like white boys type thing, or
it don't matter?
She liked Paul Walker more than Tyrese for whatever the reason it is.
Because he cuter than fucking Tyrese.
Okay, continue, Punk.
I'm just, whatever the reason is, she liked him more, and she said that shit live on whatever platform.
For the whole
where did
world
the
to
conversation
see.
come from?
It don't matter.
It
don't even matter where the conversation came from.
Okay.
It seemed like they was in the comforts of their own space.
Right,
you know,
but
wherever they was
He didn't
at.
seem bothered by it though.
He already knew.
Yeah, but I think he was just joking. Like,
No, he was salty because she said it for the world to hear. Yeah, he knew it and he accepted it. But now you
That's
let the
kind of
whole
like, how did
U.S.
that
of
even come
A.
up? Like, how did they start talking
It
about
seemed like she came out of left field with it. Like, because I was thinking, like, we needed to know that information.
Doesn't matter why it came up.
I mean,
if somebody asks you who you like more, Paul Walker or your husband, you're gonna be like, well, Paul Walker, and he know this, and your husband sitting right here, looking like.
I mean, I think, okay, so here's the thing. I think we all have, like, I think a lot of people have you lust over
a celebrity crush.
You know what I'm saying? Like
they're all celebrities. That's not, to me. That's not the same. Like you ain't who?
The girl that.
She is not. She been around him and Paul Walker at some point, so she got to be in some type of circles where she around them type of people. Okay, sure, whatever. She
whatever it is.
I mean, if that's what she is, but she around those type of people. That's like you got a man and then it's a dude at your job and you like, oh, I really like him more than my man, but what? Your man will be sitting there looking crazy.
I don't think it should have been done on live or whatever they were on.
I don't think
she should have said nothing to him.
As much as women talk about you supposed to make your woman feel like she the only one in the world, ain't no fuck. It don't matter if it was on live, behind my back, in my face, behind closed doors. The shit shouldn't have been said. Cause you need to make me feel like I'm the baddest motherfucker walking too. If you want me to make you feel like that,
you bad.
I'm just saying, like that's how women want to be.
That's true.
You know,
That's true.
y'all want to be made to feel that way. So why you not making your man feel like that? You can just blatantly say whatever. You weaker than dude, but you know I still chose you. What? What?
Instant.
What am I supposed to do with that? I'm supposed to feel secure and like this way you want to be? No.
Cause now every time I see somebody that look like Paul Walker, I think you look at him. So you want him? You don't think I'll be like, nah.
Oh,
some things like maybe you could discuss with your friends. Maybe you can say like, oh, he really ain't my type, but he good with me. You know what I'm saying, with your friends. But to tell a guy like
to tell the world, don't say right.
To even tell the guy or the world like, yeah, you know, you ain't really my type, but you know, I settled for you. It's messed up.
A person ain't gonna use the word settle though. They might be like, I wouldn't think we would ever be together, or say some stuff like that.
No, not necessarily say that.
That ain't what she said.
No,
that ain't what she said.
Just don't compare me to my homeboy. That's weird.
Don't compare me to nobody.
But definitely not my boy.
I understand the celebrity crush stuff you talking about, right, Juju? My wife love Javi Baez, whatever, and Chris Brown, whatever. You ain't never gonna be in this. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Maybe you will one day. But I trust you ain't gonna do
she get a hall pass if she ever around one of them?
No.
Oh.
But you know, I got my how?
Cause I'm sure if you had a crush and you was in it, she would give you a hall pass.
Who's sure about that?
I said me. That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that you would get, if you was around your celebrity crush and she was going, that you would get a hall pass for that. I'm not finna be mad because you my nigga and you just smashed Megan good.
Why not?
Why would I be mad?
Why not?
Well, I would be like,
so if as long as you feel like she better than you or on a higher pedestal than you, it's okay for him to go do that?
No, I'm saying if you had a celebrity crush, like I'm an advocate for it. If you around your celebrity crush and they going, do what you gotta do.
Why? Why is it a celebrity crush? What makes the celebrity that important or that person
it's something
that it's
that's
okay
like
for you
almost
to go?
like unattainable, like
exactly. So because this person is higher than you, and you feel like they got more, hell, fuck no, nah.
Yeah, you ain't
I'm sorry for
pass.
cussing, mama.
Cause I'm not giving you a pass because I wouldn't expect you to give me a pass. If you give me a pass, we got a problem.
It's
like, why are you okay with me going to sleep with anybody else?
In reality, it's a world of people that's better than the person you with. So if you gonna say it's okay for you because then that's like saying anytime you come across somebody that you feel like.
No, that's not.
And then that's why I said no.
I just think the celebrity crush is different than just regular Keisha walking down fucking Halsted.
Because that celebrity was regular Keisha at one point. Like,
but we didn't know them they were regular Keisha. I don't know. That's just
no lip gloss in the middle. Can you put that back up, please?
Oh, sorry. Yes, give me 1 second.
I do think it was. I think it was. If she was serious, I'm hoping she wasn't serious.
Who? You hoping who wasn't serious?
Oh, girl.
She was this. She seemed serious to me.
Because it's, you know, I mean, you got to have more respect for your man. You know what I'm saying? Like.
And that's why I asked, do women enjoy embarrassing their man? Or
well, I can't speak for all women. For me, it's a no. It's a no because it's like I'm putting myself in your shoes. I wouldn't want you to do that to me. You think I want to hear you sitting up talking about how fine some other woman is and how like you wanted her over me, but you with me? Like, no.
Punk, you say yes. Punk, you say yes.
I think they get some sense of like feeling big out of it.
What? That doesn't make sense.
Okay.
What? Hold on.
It's demeaning. It's so demeaning.
Exactly.
And I think a lot of women get a kick out of making men look like, or looking like they can say what they want to a man or treat a man however they want to, and he's still gonna be there. I think some women get pleasure out of that. They feel like they the shit.
That may be true. Because if she was serious, I would have to agree. I'm going to keep saying that she was serious because I'm hoping she wasn't really serious. That it was just like this little silly little crush type thing. I don't know.
Y'all done with that? That's weird though. Let me get on camera.
And it was like his co-star, and it's just
right. I mean, my homeboy. You comparing me to my deceased homeboy? That's weird. Keep that info to yourself. I don't need to.
And maybe that's why she felt comfortable because he's no longer here.
Nah.
Keep that to yourself.
I'm just trying.
That ain't it.
I'm trying to make it right in
That ain't the move.
That is
not the move.
I'm trying.
That is not the move.
I'm like, maybe that's why she was comfortable because he not here. So maybe she feel like you shouldn't be upset because he not here. I came anyway.
It's a no.
Yeah, you doing too much. You doing too much.
Oh no.
All right.
Can you see comments on it? No people comment.
Well, yeah, I can see people commenting.
Oh, okay.
All right. Text your people. Tell them to go ahead and get on.
I don't send the link to people.
All right.
It's all on Facebook too.
Punk, do women lose more when it comes to divorce?
Man, don't ask me that.
What?
You already know how I feel about it. No.
I would like to know how you feel about it.
No. How?
What you mean?
How do y'all lose more?
I'm asking. I didn't even answer the question. I said I want to know how you felt about it.
Yeah, what?
No,
you ready to attack?
No, they don't.
Why do you
So do you feel like men lose more?
Yes.
Why do men lose more?
Because in the majority of those situations, the man instantly loses half of his wealth.
But what if he ain't got no wealth?
Then they both losing even. But in the majority of those situations, the man is losing half. And even if he's not losing half, the man typically is the one paying child support. The man is typically the one where the kids got to go on his insurance. Like, he don't get custody of the kids. It's a bunch of L's for the man that the woman don't have.
But why would they go on the man's insurance versus the mom's insurance if she has?
Ask the states that do that.
I didn't know states did that. They had to automatically go on their dad's insurance. I didn't know that.
Majority of the time they do.
But what is the situation like when the woman she makes more, so now, so how is the guy still losing?
She makes more, so now what?
I'm just saying, like, so, but would it, and say they decided that he had sole custody of the kids, then she would be paying child support and the kids would be on her insurance.
How often does that happen?
It could happen. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Right. The majority of the time, it's the opposite way. So I don't see how women losing more. Unless y'all can explain to me what's the more that women are losing.
It's a lot you lose in divorce.
I'm saying, what do women lose that men don't?
And that's why I said I think it's an equal loss. I don't know. I think when it comes to a financial aspect, depending on where they sit financially, maybe, from what we see, just say from what we see overall in society with divorces. Typically, yes, the man loses more, but I think every situation is different. Some situations I think it can be an equal loss. It's a lot more than just even the finances of it that you lose in divorce.
Yeah, and I think all the rest of that stuff is equal. The emotional strain y'all go through, the mental stuff y'all go through, y'all both equally go through that. And to be honest, it might be more detrimental to the man because most of the time the woman filing for divorce. That means y'all already knew y'all was filing for divorce. You probably done already cope with whatever your reasoning is for leaving. The man may have to if he know what's going on, but if he blindsided by it, it's like shit.
But I don't think there's ever a blind side. I don't think
to
there's
divorce?
ever to divorce. I don't think there's ever a blind side because I think before you even get to that point, it's warnings being out there, like communication, whether it's a lack thereof. Something is being translated. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is missing, and after a while, you constantly feeling like you going unheard in this, and it's like, okay, what we doing here?
And y'all both going through that.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the process, who lose more?
But you saying like you still think like
I believe that part can be equal.
Yeah, the men lose more, but and just because she's filing, but it's like no, I don't agree with that. Just because, like, divorce is devastating. You know what I'm saying? Because you have this vision of what your life was supposed to be, of what you thought life was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like it's funny because I heard somebody say it's like a death. And you really feel like that. Like this whole life that you thought you were going to have has just completely died out. You know what I'm saying? So even though she may be the one filing for it, it doesn't take away the pain that it has to happen.
No, it don't.
You know, because like man, listen, this society, I don't know why people want to be single out here. I don't understand it.
They strong, independent people.
So, Punk, what do you feel about, like, with the clip I
said people.
Hey, Punk, so what you feel about, like, the clip I sent when the guy was alluding to, like, the women lose more of their time because usually they do get the kids, so now, you know, they like basically just losing a lot of time as far as
youth.
Being free, yeah, freedom, youth, all of that.
Youth.
What are you asking me about it?
You don't think that's a big attribute to, like, as far as what they lose when it comes to divorce?
Not really. I mean, you're raising your kids, which you was gonna be doing anyway.
Yeah, but like after that divorce, it's almost like you're a single parent.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
How?
Because
I hate that. Single parent. No, you're a single woman. You're not a single parent.
Listen,
If the other parent is there and involved, you're not a single parent.
Being involved is one thing, but you can be involved all you want. But if they are living full time with me,
like involved in the day to day,
like the day I'm doing the day in day out type thing. You may get them on the weekend, or just thinking in general, he may get them on the weekend. He may get them. You lucky if he will get them every day after school, which I've never seen that be the case. It's usually like weekends, but you know what I'm saying? Like
there are cases.
The day to day, no, that's true.
But majority of the
time, it's
I'm
like the weekend. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go with your dad on the weekend, or you know we gonna split holidays. But the majority of that time is spent with mom, and like.
Would the majority of that time have been spent with mom anyway? Because women swear in relationships, marriages, or whatever, they the ones that deal with the kids the majority of the time, whether they work or not, or the husband work or not. So what's really the difference?
That's true, but I feel like when you in the same household, it's a lot easier to dictate how things are going to go when we are both under one roof.
How? Well, why wouldn't it be easier if you're the only person dictating under that roof?
Because, man, I can put these babies right up off on you. Like, look, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I ain't got to wait around for you to come pick them up when you feel
really
like it.
Co-parents, I know you should still be able to do that.
True, but that's usually not the case. We know it's not. I mean, in rare cases, there are men who are heavily involved, and I won't sit and like I'm not gonna negate that because I know.
Damn, rare cases.
Yeah.
I thought black men was the most involved in their child's
We are, but you know.
Oh, Juju ain't buying that. Juju is not buying that.
Juju loves statistics, and that's a statistic.
Yeah, because when we do when I'm saying statistics, I'm speaking on like my experience, what I've experienced, what I've seen with like people around me, and what I've encountered personally. Yeah, that's usually not the case.
And see, the problem with that is I can say the same thing from my standpoint and say it's the opposite. Like, I don't know any males that's not a part of their kids' lives. Like, I don't. I'm not surrounded by those type of people. So I could say the same thing, like, really on a 100% scale, because every father I know is in a kid. Every father that I intertwine myself with and we hang out and all that, they're in their kids' life.
Yeah, I know some that are, and I know a lot that are not.
Right. And so that's why I said the statistics, but the real statistics on a large scale is black men are the most involved fathers.
Interesting.
I know y'all don't give us our credit.
She said interesting.
No, I do give credit. You know what I'm saying? Because I love when, you know, when a black man is doing what he's, especially a black man, because they do get like this stigma put on them as they're deadbeats, they're not around. But unfortunately, that's like the reality of a lot of black children. Mass incarceration. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those people are from broken homes. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the reality for a lot of people. But I love to see black men stepping up. Is it worth it to stay together?
Absolutely.
Well, listen. If it's not a toxic,
if it's no
exactly, if it's no toxic toxicity going on, no violence, all of that, then absolutely, we gotta start thinking about the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is family and dynasty and legacy. That's the biggest part of it. That's what's most important.
I hate that we just grew apart.
Well, that could be true.
But that's true though.
Okay. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to break up the family dynamic because y'all grew apart?
Well, here's the thing: we gotta be on the same accord. Like we have to. At the end of the day, we gonna change every day. People change. You growing every day. Yep. We have to find some compromise to be able to be committed to growing together, and understand that it's the betterment for the family. But not everybody is there. And you can't force somebody to get there.
I'm saying when two people decide to get married, well, from my thought process, you're committing to that lifetime of change, growth,
absolutely,
pain, happiness, joy. Like you're committing to a lifetime of that. So yes, there's gonna be points where we don't see eye to eye, where we're on different, but you're still supposed to grow together. You figure the shit out. You relearn each other. You go through the process that you went through in the beginning. Because when you leave, you can go through this process again with another person, right?
Yep.
Okay.
But that other person possibly is willing to put the work in to do that.
And I mean,
you gotta be willing to put the work in.
But you gotta present that. You know, it gotta be talked about. If we just running away from the situation because we grew apart, y'all ain't trying to figure it out.
Agree. For sure.
All right, let's keep it moving.
Vee Chat.
Huh?
You can do. Yeah, I figured she was good. All right. Are you cutting off your friends of the opposite sex for your relationship?
No. That depends. Friends, like genuine friends, I don't think.
Or somebody that you hunched and y'all still like fake.
No, we're talking about friends.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can hunch your friends.
No.
I'm saying some people do. I'm not saying. I'm not saying in all cases.
We're talking about friends.
Oh, we're just strictly friends. Like it's never been anything there. We just been. That's my dog. That's bro. And ain't been nothing else. No.
My thing with it is, if this is your friend, I should have met them early, like in the beginning. Not 5-10 years down the line and you talking about this my friend from high school and y'all ain't talked in 10 years. It ain't your friend. It's an associate. It's somebody you knew in high school.
Right,
but
that
y'all
I
ain't
agree
friends.
with. That I agree with.
So they used to be friends.
I don't care what y'all used to be. Y'all ain't been friends all
Yeah, so
I'm just saying.
as far
that's what I'm
as like,
saying,
oh, this was like my best friend in high school. We ain't talked in 10 years, and now, oh, he just found me on social media. Let's kick something up. Like, let's be friends. Like, no, like that can't happen.
What about? Hold on. What about?
We don't know the motives there at this point.
Hold on. But y'all was friends though. Y'all
friends in high school,
nothing.
but we
Y'all
haven't
never
talked
did
in
nothing.
10 years. Never did nothing. But we haven't talked in 10 years.
But what if y'all fell out? Because I definitely had a situation to where me and a friend fell out right around the time I got into a relationship. You know, so we weren't communicating, and we didn't communicate for a long time, probably 6-7 years. You know.
But did your person you was in a relationship with know of that person?
Yeah, they knew of that person, but they never saw us in a space to where we were tight, like we were best friends. You know, they never saw that. So she looking like, what? You know, what is this? You know, but it was nothing. Like, it's legit my friend. But we fell out, and we didn't talk for a long time, and then she came back around. She came back to Chicago, and it was like,
Well, I definitely think it
Nah,
depends.
you gotta leave that shit. Where is it?
You know, like
What'd you say?
when
I
I was
say nah. You gotta leave that shit. Where is it?
The friendship?
Yeah.
Why? Why is that?
I think that because at that point, like, if your person that you're with, if they're not comfortable with it, then you have to kind of consider that.
Okay, yeah, you talk within the
Yeah.
the question. Okay, yeah. Go ahead, Juju.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Like, I mean, like when I was younger, it was like a no. I'm not gonna stop talking to this person because you know you feel away, especially if I know that there's nothing there. But now I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I respect my partner enough to, okay, because if this is your friend should be respecting your relationship. What is happening in this friendship that got your partner or your spouse feeling uncomfortable?
I mean, some people just feel uncomfortable because it's like
the opposite sex. Just because it's the opposite sex.
Like, he random as hell, and we know dudes, just like a woman know a woman. Y'all will look at a woman that we'll say is our friend, think
nah,
that's
that
our
bitch like
friend,
you.
like, nah, she wants you, and we like,
Thanks.
what? And y'all be knowing it be the same thing.
So yeah, it's like what's being done that got them feeling that way. You know what I'm saying? So I think boundaries. It's about boundaries. If boundaries are being crossed, then yeah, you have to respect your partner. If that's somebody you trying to build life with, then I feel like that person definitely comes first over any friend, no matter how long that friend. And that friend, if that's really your friend, they should respect that. And if it's your friend, I don't want to be friends with, or I wouldn't want my husband to be friends with any woman that I don't consider a friend. Because if this is your friend, she should be open to being friends with your woman or your wife.
That don't mean y'all gotta be though. Y'all might not click
no,
like
we
that.
don't. I'm not saying that we gotta sit down and girl, we gonna kiki and we gonna drink some tea. Let's go to brunch or do anything of that. But it should definitely be a situation where we can be cordial. If all of us are together, we can hang out, chill, have fun, kick it, whatever.
Absolutely. You
know
don't
what I'm
respect
saying?
the person that I'm with, and if you can't, then you
Yeah,
can't
that's
be
respect.
around. And
Yeah.
essentially, we can't be friends. If you can't respect the person I'm with, we can't be friends because you really don't respect me either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that too. And it's like, from just a male aspect, when, like, coming up, I had a lot of female friends. And naturally, I just learned that, you know, once they get into relationships...
They cut us off.
Exactly. Or, you know, you let people do their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What is y'all saying behind me?
Juju just gave a look.
Behind me.
Juju just gave me a look.
But naturally knowing as a friend, you doing your thing, you in your relationship, like, you know, I'm not gonna do anything to disturb that. I'm all about that. So I'm gonna naturally back away. As you going your route, I'm gonna go my route, and we just, you know, I see you at your wedding, you know.
But if I'm cutting you off, how you gonna come to the wedding? If you being cut off, how you coming to the wedding?
It don't gotta be a literal cut off, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we just don't hang. See, y'all taking it literal. We don't kick. We used to kick it every week. Now we don't really, you know. We don't really kick it like that.
3 times a year.
Yeah, 3 times a year, twice a year.
Every week,
twice a year.
Times,
Twice a year.
52 times in the year to 3 times in the year?
But that's a part of growing up, though. That's part of growing up, you know? Because who can really kick it with the same friends every week and be having a relationship?
It's supposed to be your
That's
best
true,
friend.
but I don't know. I guess I feel good about that.
Gotta be your best friend.
They should be your best.
No.
I need my partner to be my best friend. I don't want to. When it comes
No,
to
because
that,
then when you start being best friends, you start being weird to your female. You start being weird to your real friends, and then when your nigga piss you off, you want to come back crying. It's just like, nah, bitch, I ain't talked to you in 3 months because you want to be best friends with your man. So cry to him. That's just how I feel, but you know.
yeah, I want to be best friends.
Be weird, but yeah.
I want to be best friends, but I don't think you have. Like, okay, no, you should be best friends, but your significant other should still have their best friends that they go to
I agree
for
with
their
that.
shit. Like, cause y'all gonna have y'all shit. Who they gonna go to? Somebody. I know
Cause you thought
everybody
to
like
piss
to
me
act
off,
like
and then
they
you
don't,
finna talk to
but-
me about pissing you off.
I agree
Come
with
talk
that,
to
but
me
I know
about
for
me
me,
pissing you
like, I don't even really want to have
I'm
no
not talking
no
shit
friend
about you to my
that
friends.
knows things about my relationship that my husband that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my husband don't talk about. I think that because in my mind, like, I would rather that person be who I'm going to as seeking like mentor or guidance from or something like that. That's who I go to if I'm having issues in my marriage or something like that. I wouldn't want it to be my friend because I think
Maybe it's getting
eventually,
wrong, too.
yeah, a lot of times they do, and it just creates conflict sometimes. You know what I'm saying? People have
They start looking at your significant
other a certain way, and you know, because of things that you told them, you know, so it can get messy.
I'm good at not caring.
You good at that, kid?
Yeah, I mean, somebody tell me something about their spouse, nah, bro, that's fucked up. But when I see their spouse, we cool. If you still with them, it ain't got nothing to do with me. You making that choice to be with them, so we all good. Once you decide not to be with them, I can't say I'm gonna still talk to them, but you know.
Alright, we got some people in the chat finally. Say up something. JXC Dreamer. He was just commenting. I pinned his comment. So where do we be? Only family and no friends. All right. What you guys think about the 24-hour rule? If you decline your partner for sex, you have 24 hours to initiate sex.
Sounds good to me.
I didn't really understand that.
I didn't know such
initiation
thing
so basically,
existed.
if I'm like, man, babe, let me get that, and you like, no, I ain't in the mood. I'm tired. I'm at 8:08 p.m. You got until 8:08 p.m. tomorrow to initiate some sex. You got
I was like
24
8:15,
hours.
and she like, hey,
Too late.
y'all. What you talking about?
You 7 minutes overdue.
Now we ain't finna talk.
No, now give me my 24 hours.
That's crazy.
Nah, but
So
yeah,
basically, I'm gonna be 24 hours with each other for like
I mean,
2-3
if I
weeks.
don't, 24 hours, and then what if I don't? Like, what is that? What happens then?
Basically, they get to go fuck somebody else.
Oh,
I'm
we
just
didn't
playing.
say
I'm just playing. No, that's not it. No. I'm just talking. That's not what it means. I don't know what it means if you don't initiate within 24 hours.
I mean, I'm assuming that'll be something that y'all talk about and come up with.
Yeah.
Because to even come up with the rule, y'all have to sit down and have like a discussion about it. But I think it's a beautiful thing because it makes you think about it. It might have been a week that y'all ain't had sex. So then when you try, it took a lot for me to say a week. But
That's crazy.
But then when you come ask and you still like no, it's like, all right, y'all just got 24 hours because I'm letting you know now that it's been a while. And
Right. Okay. So I'm just playing devil's advocate, just asking.
There you go.
No.
Don't come up with no crazy.
No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not.
Yeah,
Y'all haven't had
he
sex.
broke
No.
her leg. We ain't talking about
That happens.
We not
Because
talking
if somebody
about
like me
that.
got 2 left feet, that can happen. But that's
we
not
gonna
what.
put a rope on the wall so it can hold your leg. and
That
you
is
good.
crazy. But that's not what I was about to ask.
Okay.
What I was about to say was just like, okay, y'all ain't did it in a week, like physically had sex, but she ain't knocked your shit back. Does that like still matter? Like,
yes.
suck them up.
Yeah,
Does it still matter?
What do you mean? If
I
she
like,
did, are you saying she's supposed to be good?
Right. Is it okay?
Bottom line, if he come for sex and you say no, you got 24 hours.
No, but what I'm saying, like, if you say it's been a week, well, I'm talking, it's been a week, but in that week, she knocked your shit back. It's like,
sex
are you still
and
just
head
like...
is different.
But you're still...
Sex and head
releasing.
is different. It's different. Ain't it different for y'all? Why y'all don't think it's different for us? It's different. Not that we ain't good with it. Yeah, do your shit. However, we want to feel some vagina too.
Okay. I was just asking. Makes sense. I hear you.
What you think of that rule, Juju?
She ain't fucking with it.
She want to cuddle. As long as we cuddle within this 24 hours, baby, you good. I'm snorting shit. And there's nothing wrong with just cuddling. There's nothing wrong with that. I love to cuddle.
Man, it's bomb. Y'all sleep. It's dope.
So you ain't. So she's not rocking with the rule because she's definitely avoiding the question. She's that with the 24-hour rule.
Fuck that rule.
I mean, because for me, it's just like, why we not having sex? What's the reason?
You're the reason because you want to cuddle.
You're the reason.
No, because
in this scenario, you're the reason. You just don't feel like it.
But here's the thing. And I'm gonna get a little personal because there has never been a time where I just don't feel like having sex. It's always more to where I'm not giving it up, and it ain't just because I don't feel like it. Because contrary to what y'all think, I do love sex, especially when it's good.
It
like,
ain't contrary to what we think. It's contrary to what you told us.
No, it's like if you got a partner who. If you got a partner, no, because what I said was sex is not everything. Like it's not my entire relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like I like intimacy. That's what I need more of. I need intimacy more than I need sex. Sex is intimacy in his case. But, really, it's just not. Like, intimacy is a beautiful thing on so many levels, man. Like, that is just, it's like spiritual, emotional, like, mental, intellect. It's everything. That's that bond, that connection that you have with a person. Now, for me, sex... When the sex is good, sex make that just that makes the sex amazing. Well, it can make the sex amazing.
Exactly. This is my point. If you go through all this intimate stuff, why are we not having sex? You know the intimate stuff is gonna make me want to have sex. So
because sometimes women just want to have that with you, and it not always have to lead to sex.
And sometimes men just want to have sex and not have to do the intimate part before it. But y'all don't want it that way.
No, because I need all of that.
So we need all of that.
No, here's the thing. No. We could be. I could definitely drop in and like let's get it on real quick because maybe I got to go to work. Maybe I got some errands to run.
You got errands.
Or you got no. I'm saying, or you got something to do. Like we can always just come together real quick and get a quickie in. There ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
That's all I'm saying.
Nothing wrong, but that can't be there all the time.
I don't think
that can't be there all the time, at all. Quickies are great, man. Especially them middle of the day quickies. You gotta work, she gotta work. Y'all on a break or something.
I think that 24-hour rule just hold people accountable.
Yep.
And make people really decide like, are you really tired? Because you're going to feel the same way tomorrow. You're going to feel just as tired as today, you're going to feel tomorrow. So are you really too tired to do it? Because if you say no, then in 24 hours, you got to come about your ego and not only have sex, but initiate sex. Yeah,
well,
that's gonna be some accountability.
Maybe if she's saying she's too tired, then you take the kid that night. Let her sleep. Let her get her 8 hours, be real rested. So that way, within the next 24 hours, she don't have an excuse not to initiate and bust you down.
Why do you get an excuse?
I'm saying you could be tired. You could be like, nah, babe, I'm sorry, I'm tired. And then be like, damn, like let me get the baby tonight. Let me let Big Daddy sleep tonight. Let me let Big
men get tired.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't get excuses though.
Y'all do.
We don't get to say we're tired.
Why not?
Alright.
Why not?
Alright, I don't want to argue with y'all.
No, what I'm saying is if I'm telling you like one night I'm tired and then like a week later too, like you saying you tired. Like, everybody's entitled to be tired. Everybody's entitled to just be like, no, I just don't want to do it. And it's the respect. But if you say that within 24 hours, you better be bent over, busting something down. You better be doing something within 24 hours. I'm assuming that's what the rule was about.
Yeah.
I don't have a rule per se.
And initiating it.
Yeah,
the important part is you initiating
is like, hey, babe, come get this pussy. That's initiating it.
No.
How is that initiating?
Y'all want foreplay, intimacy, all this other shit to initiate sex.
I'm pretty sure when y'all try to initiate sex, it's like, hey, babe, you know, let me get a quickie real quick. Let me just stick the head in, like.
Who says that?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Who says that?
Ain't nobody.
There's a lot of grown ass
babies out here walking around.
Ain't nobody 14. It's grown ass men talking about let me put the head in.
Yeah.
Just let me.
And y'all still falling for that shit?
It's grown ass men talking about let me put the head in. It's grown ass men talking about I just want to taste it. I don't even want to fuck. I just want to taste it. It's all
That's
of
the
that.
biggest
This
lie.
is my question. Are y'all falling for that? Because y'all
I have
know
fallen for
more
that.
is happening after that.
I have fallen for it. And just let me taste it.
Just let me taste it.
I have.
I'm trying
My
to
name
figure
is Vee
out.
Chat. I have a problem.
You know we live, right? Can't edit none of this out.
I ain't even gonna say what I was gonna say. Y'all want intimacy. Y'all want all this stuff to lead up to sex. And y'all want to hit us with a, come get this. Hell no. Hell no.
Hey,
So
I
why
just
you
want to
say
walk
that?
in, wifey cooking naked, you know, maybe in the thong, like, while she frying chicken, like, knock your shit back, make sure that y'all don't get popped with the grease.
Something. It ain't gotta be that dramatic, but it could be as simple as when I get in the bed, you initiate it. You know how to get me where I need to be so we can have sex.
She gonna rub your shoulder.
No.
Whatever it takes.
We need them same
Whatever it takes for that
intimate moments.
But y'all
Like,
don't care about the intimacy. Men don't care about the
Just going
intimacy.
wrong, just the intimacy. Some kissing, you know, that's cool too, but, you know.
What about lingerie?
Yes, put that shit on.
Okay.
We like the birthday suit, but lingerie looks great. Especially if your man buy you some lingerie and you ain't never wore it. Put the lingerie on. But you still got to do some acts. You can't just put lingerie on and think you're supposed to attack you all of a sudden.
Yeah, I
Just initiate.
I gotta put on lotion. I gotta put on lotion
Wait.
and lingerie. And then you want me to do something else outside?
Wait. Do men just get to walk around in boxers?
Oh,
And that mean that we get some sex?
As long as it's not the boneless boxers.
Do that mean we getting sex so we want
Boneless
sex?
boxers, the ones from the gas station.
Do that mean we getting sex?
Finish your point so
Are
we
we
can
getting
move
sex
on.
if we walking around in boxers, no t-shirt on?
Maybe.
Nah, because you walk around there all the time. You like this.
That's the equivalent to lingerie. It's like, come on now.
Well, no. Lingerie is different
Get
than
you
your
some
boxers.
Fenty.
Some 50 boxers,
Yeah,
the silk joints.
Silk joints, a little G-string.
Action is the initiation.
A little something, you know.
Action is
But your boneless boxers you wear Monday through Saturday.
Yeah, action is
the initiation.
Yeah. All right.
Come touch me.
Okay. All right. Oh, that was. Let's go.
Aggressive. Come touch me.
Right. That's funny as hell.
Okay, Deuce.
Come lay hands on me.
So, what we get? Okay, let me ask this. How late is too late for your friend to be texting you? Your friend of the opposite sex to be texting you.
What? I don't even have an answer to that.
Motherfucker just text you whenever.
Hell no. Shit, I cut that off a long time ago.
Do you want to expound?
Me?
Yes, you,
wanna
sir.
cut it
The
off?
one on the podcast.
I used to have a friend. Well, I worked overnight for a little stint, right?
The moment
So
overnight
it was-
it gets you.
Huh?
Overnight it gets you.
It will.
Hold on.
So my hours,
Hold on, before you get
my
into that, I want to cut this light on behind you.
my hours was different.
What I gotta get past you. Nah.
My hours was a little different. So when you working overnight, you up. So then when I go home, I'm like sleep all day. So really the only contact I was really having for real was when I was woke, which was overnight. Yeah, the wife wasn't feeling that. She still felt like, well, if somebody texting you at 2 in the morning or something. I'm like, because if it's my off day, then I'm asleep. Mm-hmm. And she like, why is your phone going off at 2, 3 in the morning? Like, well, typically I'm at work, so it's, I still don't put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
I don't either.
If I wake up and my phone is on Do Not Disturb, I know my wife did it because I don't do that. I just turn my vibration off. But anyway, I was used to being up at that time and at work. But when I was off, she was just like, "No, it ain't cool. They shouldn't be texting you at that time, period." Like,
but what was that time? What was that time? That's what I'm trying to get an answer.
2 in the morning. I'm saying no. That's what, because I was working overnight. But I don't nobody text me after like 9, 10 o'clock at this point. My phone on silent by then.
You going 10 o'clock?
9, 10 o'clock. Like
okay.
What? Cause where your man at?
Ooh, I just get chills.
Why you texting mine? Like, so yeah, 9, 10 o'clock.
Okay, Vee Chat, you got a time?
Nah, Frank work overnight.
You saying names? You dropping names today on the first live. Okay,
That's fine.
that's what we want to do.
My husband, he work overnight, so I don't know what time nobody texts him.
Okay.
And by the time he get in, I'm asleep. So I don't know.
Okay. So y'all say 10. So what about 10:30?
No, you got it's too late. What the hell you got to be talking about at 10 o'clock at night? 12 plus 100.
You just said 10. You just said 10 out your mouth.
She said that's the cutoff.
That's the cutoff. Like what else? What
So 10:30.
Yeah.
She got you fucked
what
up,
do you
huh?
need to be talking to? Where is your man at? Why you ain't in bed and talking to your man?
He work overnight.
He do. He work overnight.
Which means he's awake.
True.
So you should be
But I'm
texting
not
him.
trying to talk to him. I'm trying to talk to your man. I'm trying to talk to my friend.
Yeah, we got a huge
I'm just talking
problem.
shit, but yeah.
It's just respect. It's boundaries. You gotta have them. It's respect.
Yeah.
It's just, for me, it's always a respect thing. It's not an insecurity thing or any of that. It's just respect, because I'm not allowing anybody to text me after a certain period of time. You're not even gonna text me certain things ever. You know what I'm saying?
So just
You can't help what people text you though.
You can't help
Yes, you
it.
can.
Well, you can tell them. You can be like,
you can let
hey,
it
like
make it clear.
out of respect, don't text
Don't
me,
do
don't
that.
hit me after 10. But what if your guy, the guy in the situation, is texting after the cutoff time and the other person is just responding? So then how do you handle that? So say like if like
then we gonna have a problem, because you already know what our boundaries are in this relationship. You know what I'm saying? So you have full control over that. Like and I'm.
Here's the real question: if your phone gonna Do Not Disturb at 10 o'clock, and then you wake up in the morning and you got 15 missed messages, is there an issue?
Not really. Just look, put it on Do Not Disturb.
So then you don't care what time I get text messages as long as you don't know they came through.
Or as long as I don't respond.
Or yeah, I mean it's like, cause I feel like after a certain amount, after a certain time, like your attention should be on family and.
So the boundary being set should be, hey, don't text me after XYZ. Not
That. There you
it's
go.
okay for you to text me whenever you want to. I'm gonna just put my phone on Do Not Disturb so my wife don't know. That's not setting a boundary.
But
there is no boundary there.
I just feel like it should be communicated. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have these friends, like, yo, it's not cool to text me after XYZ time, or it's not cool to text me this certain type of whatever you texting about or whatever.
So if that boundary is set, and then you wake up and there's missed text messages, is that an issue? Because if the boundary was set, then the person shouldn't be texting, or the people, whoever.
yes, that's an issue. It should be an issue.
It could be an issue, but I feel like too is like you saying like you can't control what somebody do, right? So just
But that's not controlling it though. So I see what he's saying. It's
you
the
don't have
boundary
to
though.
respond to it.
Not it's the boundary though,
I don't have
because
to respond regardless.
right, whether it's 2 o'clock in the
Do Not
afternoon,
Disturb at night.
right.
I
So
don't
but
have to
the
respond.
issue would be like, if this person is still texting you after 10 o'clock, did you ever let them know
Yeah.
that
And
it wasn't
do they respect
right?
it?
And do they respect the boundary? Because they're not respecting the. If you told them they're not respecting the boundary, they don't respect your relationship. Then that's not your friend. It's a boy that you can communicate with.
I agree. Definitely agree. And that's why I go back to, yes, I will cut certain people off for my relationship, for my partner.
So now, does this only go with the opposite sex, or does this go with just friends, period?
My wife don't like nobody.
I think it's friends, period, with me. It's friends, period, with me.
Why you want this late? Like, I don't fucking know what time.
Yeah.
So I see
It's friends, period, right?
Yes.
Because even like, you know, even in my own marriage, I just felt like it was a lot if my husband would be on the phone just talking to people. If we out on a date, this is our time. Like, why are you sitting up here? We out on a date, we hanging out. Like, why are you sitting on the whole conversation? And I just think like if I tell somebody, oh, I'm with my husband, like we out, whatever, that should be the end of the conversation. I'm gonna hit you back when, you know, whatever we get done, whatever. But yeah, it's just weird.
Doesn't matter if it's the opposite sex, punk?
If it's the same sex, opposite sex.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the sex. Doesn't matter the
To
sex
me,
of the person if they text.
I think it matters who the person is. The sex don't matter, but it matters who the person is.
Okay.
Like certain people, I'm gonna be
Agreed.
okay with. Certain people, it's like, nah, what they contact me for at this time. Just depends.
Okay, I got that. And Vee Chat, you know your stance on it.
I agree with what he said. It's the person. Not the time, but just the person in general.
Oh, it's okay. It's the
the person,
time
yeah.
don't matter at all.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I got chewed out 10:30. I'm like, oh shit. I ain't even late. I didn't think that was that late. But okay.
It was one of the guys.
That's like,
Huh?
It was one of the guys.
Nah. It was a coworker.
Uh,
Referencing work.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care.
No, the wife made him made a care.
I'm saying they don't care what the subject is.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah, they don't care what the subject is. Nah. Alrighty. Actually, we've been going for a while here. Yeah, y'all done?
Nah, we
Are
need
y'all
to
done
touch
talking?
Snowfall, my boy. We gotta touch that Snowfall.
Okay. You want to lead us into it?
Yeah, so the scene where it was multiple scenes really. The
Talking
scene
about
where,
Snowfall?
Yeah, Jerome was talking to Louie. You don't watch Snowfall, do you? Okay. He was talking to Louie. He just told her he was giving the game up. Like, couldn't do it. He had war with his family. Loved the shit out of her. And she's just stuck in the life. And he like, I'm leaving. I can't do it no more. Basically told her she broken. He been trying to fix her, knowing he shouldn't have been. But he been riding.
wait, so the lady is in the life?
Both of them are in the life.
They both drug
But-
dealers.
Okay.
She
Big drug dealers.
wanted to expand, take over. She done stole the plug, all this shit. And he at this point, like, that's what caused the war between the family. And he like, I want out. I'm done with it. Done of shooting at my family, fighting with my family, all this shit going on. It ain't worth it. And she said to her it was. For her, basically her respect amongst the rest of the men in the game, because they didn't look at her the way they looked at Jerome.
Yeah, she wanted the respect.
She wanted that.
And so, what were you thinking?
Oh, wait, we ain't done yet. Couple scenes later, she get kidnapped or whatever. He go to save her, he get killed.
Well, let me just say, that's why I don't watch any of that. I don't watch BMF. I don't watch Power Book 2. Don't watch Snowfall. I loved watching Ghost.
Power.
The
original Power. And what I loved about Ghost's character was he wanted out of the life. So when they killed him off, I was done with the whole like series. I was like, whatever, I don't want this no more. So I think that him, I guess his character I probably would have liked, because that's what I hated about Tasha. she wanted ghosts in that life and he wanted out of the life. And I don't watch any of it just because I just feel like I get tired of seeing the same narrative over and over with our, with our community.
That does sound so similar, doesn't it?
I be over it.
So what they were saying, Louie was trying to say it was Franklin's fault. And I just think it's ironic that
every time she said that shit this last episode, I wanted to punch the shit out of her. I wanted to punch.
There's no way in hell your man can come to you and tell you, I want out. Can you love me more than this? And you look him in his face and tell him no.
But that's people's reality, though.
And act like you love that man.
It's the attention.
How?
That Chris Rock special, when he said attention was the biggest addiction.
It's power. Your man had the power that you want. What's the big deal with you being his queen? You right next to him. He treats you with respect. You got whatever it is that you want from him, but you gotta be bigger than him.
Because with some people, it's just that rush, the respect that they feel like they get, which to me, it really ain't respect. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I wouldn't. Me, of course, I'm the person that's like, I'm either you out of this or I'm gone. Because we can't live our life like this. Like, this just can't be forever. You know what I'm saying?
I feel Jerome.
Because it's one or two things gonna happen. Somebody gonna end up dead or somebody gonna be in jail.
There's a lot of men out here that love women to their detriment through any and everything. And the woman be so unappreciative of that shit. To the point where you like really willing to die for somebody. And that's crazy. He had to lose his life to feel like I'm at peace and I ain't gotta go through this shit no more. That as his woman you couldn't say.
Now I would have left her ass kidnapped. But that's just me.
That work like that.
Did you see the
movie? Like the same day or two that it happened, so it's like, well, regardless,
y'all ain't see that movie True to the Game? The first one when that friend, the one who got killed, he not got killed, he died in real life. I think he like had a overdose or something, alcohol or something. I can't even remember his name. But in the movie, he told Columbus Short, like, if his lady got kidnapped, that's it. Like, we ain't doing that.
I don't know. I couldn't.
He's like, she already know
I
the
couldn't
game.
see my wife getting kidnapped, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh well, fuck that hoe.
She good.
Nah, that don't make sense. Nah, that ain't no real nigga. Like, nah.
Yeah.
And
if he felt like that, he should have left her. He should have just left her.
I thought that's what he said he was trying to do, right?
I'm talking about in that situation.
Hey, Punk, what did you think about the scene though when with Franklin, his girl, and his girl's mom, and she was trying to take her and the baby away to.
What I think about what?
Just how it all played out. Yeah, how it all played out. Like,
mama was wild as hell. Shorty, you ain't even been around in how long? And now, cause we attempting to do something, right? You left her in jail, and because we trying to do some business, you think you finna take her and my unborn child with you? Okay.
Mama just saw a money train. Like, she knew Franklin had it, and if I'm with her and the baby, Franklin gonna take it, make sure we all straight. And
I low key been skeptical of his girl this whole time, but in that scene,
she didn't roll.
Yeah, and in that scene, it was like, he proving to me, showing me that he willing to do whatever he needs to take care of this family and give me the life I need, or the life I want. What more can you ask for? I ain't saying the way he doing it is how people should go about it, but the way she put it, what more could you really ask for?
All right, wrapping up.
So look, hold on, I got a question. What do y'all think? Have y'all seen like all of these women filing for divorce?
What women?
Tia Mowry filed for divorce. Nicole Ari Parker been Boris Kojo's wife.
Damn, I didn't know about that.
She did file for divorce, but there was a clip where she was saying that she missed being single. after 17 years of marriage because
What?
of attention. Now, of course, it got taken way out of context, and I'll get into what she meant. But then I see recently Eva Marcel has also filed for divorce from her husband. So it's just been like social media just talking about all of these women filing for divorces, and it's funny because I saw this video a while back that said this woman was speaking and she was like, she's seeing God call his daughters out of marriages that don't serve his purpose. And so I posted that, and I was just saying how like single people shouldn't speak on single people who have never experienced marriage, in my opinion, shouldn't speak on marriage and people's marriages. And so everybody was just going crazy.
What is she trying to say? Like what is she trying to say?
Who trying to say?
Whoever said God is calling these people out of their marriages. Meaning what?
Purpose.
Because I wish I had the video. I would have recorded the video, but I didn't. Because at the end of the day, we all here on purpose, right? We all here for a specific reason, and your marriage,
reproduce and be fruitful.
And your marriage has, you have.
That is legit. That is
legit. Right to the point.
No, that's what. No, that's what.
I hear you. No, I'm just saying.
Am I lying? Am I lying?
I'm not disagreeing. And so another guy was like, "Oh, so God ain't calling his sons out of marriage, and God don't have purpose for his sons." And it's like, yes, we all have purpose, but the purpose they gotta align. You know what I'm saying? And the reason what I'm bringing up is like everybody's just going crazy, like, oh, women just selfish. They just file for divorce just because they're not happy. That's like the narrative or whatever.
That's not the truth.
What you mean?
Why is that not a reason to?
You don't think women are filing for divorce because they unhappy?
Yeah, I totally think that.
So then that's the truth. Nobody told a lie.
But no, it's like, well, you just can't. People feel like you just can't file for divorce just off of what you feel.
You shouldn't.
So
marriage ain't just a feeling. It's not supposed to be.
But now, if that feeling has been validated, like you've tried to make it work, you've exhausted all your resources. And if it's still not working, if it's still not fixed, then why stay in something that's just not working? If you've exhausted all of your resources, you've done everything that you can do, why stay in something if it's not working? Or if both people aren't working for the same goal.
And it piggies into what Nicole Ari Parker was saying. So, like, everybody took out of context her saying that she misses the attention, right? So I think people feel like she meant, like, the attention from other men. But when you watch the video, what she was saying is, since they've had the kids and they have all of this life that they've built, it's like Boris kind of falls short of giving her the attention that she needs as his wife.
But does she feel like she giving him the attention that he needs as her husband?
Well, not that I don't know. But I feel like a lot of times...
Because you can't complain about something that you're not actively doing. Now, if you're doing something and that energy is not reciprocated, I get it. But if you're not doing it, then you can't be complaining about something that you're not even putting out there. So I don't know. That's why I asked her. Go ahead, you boiling.
Look,
women are typically the first people to say, life happened. Why don't you have time for me anymore? Life. We have kids. We got work. We got all this other shit. Now, because she got kids and Boris can't attend to her the way she want him to, oh, I miss being single. What?
Well, I think it was
let a man say that same shit and he would get killed.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like she meant like I miss being single. Like
she's saying she miss her husband the way he used to be before all this other shit happened. Yeah. Let a man say that and he's gonna get killed because the first thing said is a woman is doing the best she can. She got kids. She got to cook. She got work. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't. I'm sorry. Both of y'all got lives that y'all got to go through. Y'all both got to take care of kids. It sounds crazy to say he don't give me attention because he got to pour into the kids now. He still got to do whatever he doing. That's the reason we're rich. What? Now you got an issue with all of that.
Yeah, because complacency is the devil.
So then I don't never want to hear a woman ever say nothing about life happens. Why you not having sex like that? It's just life. I'm tired. I got work. I got kids. I don't want to hear it.
Big old school.
Complacency. That's exactly what it is. And I've been saying that. People get lazy. I've been saying that forever. So when it's the same concept to all of it. Either it's going to be equal across the board or not. It ain't no have it your way when you want to. But then when you don't, it's cool. Nah.
I do think more often than not we see the complacency in men, because it's like now I made you my wife, you got my children, like we good. I don't have to continue courting you. I don't have to continue dating you. I don't have to continue to pour into you and cater to you. A lot of times we see men fall short of that a lot. Now we know you the anomaly.
We ain't talking about me. We ain't talking about me. It's not talking about me. Everybody falls short in relationships. The only people that get excuses for it is women.
I don't think that's true.
Okay.
I don't agree with that.
Okay.
All right, hey. Any final words from you guys?
Appreciate y'all whoever watching on this live.
Yeah, they over here they commenting.
Shout out Cuzzo. I know Cuzzo watching. Mr. J, I know you watching. Appreciate y'all.
Shout out the wife. She commented. She was laughing at
what'd she say?
She was laughing at the little story when I was saying I got in trouble for 10:30 getting a text at 10:30.
What's up, baby?
I'm
seeing you like that.
I'm seeing you like that. I will hope so. You gotta go home. I will hope so.
I met before that. She out on the street somewhere.
Anyways, follow the TikTok. Follow the YouTube. Instagram is struggling.
As usual.
So is the Facebook. Hey, we need our own website, man. We need our own website. Hey, shout out to the commenters on the live. We appreciate y'all. First live. We got it going.
We usually do a comment section.
You ain't even tell us what they were saying.
Hold on. Hold on.
So
I'm trying to avoid butchering the main guy's name, but I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna mess your name up. My man, blah.
My man, blah. Is it blah?
I'm sorry.
Blah blah.
I'm sorry. I'm horrible. How would y'all pronounce this?
The same way you did.
Just read the comment. He know what he said. Shout out to you for commenting.
He just said he rocked with us. He said back to the streets for Jada.
Appreciate it.
Bacon back being boo. Bacon back. These must be some young cats. I don't know.
Bacon back boo.
Shout out to you, though, bro. We appreciate you. I do got some other comments from the YouTube I could do. Actually, let me go here. Oh, we got like 4 subscribers. All right. From Iceberg.
Shout out, Bird.
Mrs. Punk representing for the real grown ass women. Shout out to you, Bird.
I appreciate that. I'll take that on the part of that.
All right. Comic Media, another great one. Keep up the content. Appreciate you.
Yeah, we gonna keep it coming.
Oh, our boy Tony Rando. Now this was by far the best episode. Finally, Mrs. Punk, greetings. I need that type of marriage right there.
Oh, look at us, man.
Yeah, they inspiring. He said some old loving things. Shout out to you, Tony Rando.
Don't be so loving,
Mess with
boy.
you. Tell him again. The wife. Ha, I'm hollering. This is so good. Shout out to you, wifey. Huh? You need to download the YouTube app? Yeah, you might want to do that. Alright. Peace out.